What's up, everybody? Today I am here filming the recap of On the Rope Cypher 2025. Today I'm sitting here with the people that can make it happen. We are here with Gravity Films, Ivy League, Who's Next 757, and Diamond Sniper, the people who have given real artists a real platform. So let's tap into with the people that could be able to make this happen. Now, what was y'all's favorite moment of the 2025 season of On the Rope Cypher?
I would say the backstage with Beach Boy Tay and then going into his verse. Because I feel like when he was giving his interview backstage, you could tell that something was about to happen. You could see the emotions in him. And then when he had his verse, it was like, oh, this is why you had those emotions. You know, everything that went into that verse, you could see from, the backstage. So I think the backstage and, seeing him perform his verse, that was a great moment to me.
Beautiful. Do we have any other favorite moments of the 2025 season?
Most definitely. I want to say my favorite moment in the season on the ropes would have to be that female cipher. That female cipher was one of a kind. Can we all say that, right? It was one of a kind, Shout out to all the ladies, man. I think that was a dope one, and y'all really did y'all big one.
Yeah, I would definitely co-sign Steelo's statement of Beach Boy Tay's verse. I think that was the most emotionally charged verse that we received during the whole season. And I think his goal with his verse, he achieved his goal with flying colors. You know what I'm saying? I definitely think that's like one of the standout moments for sure. And then the all-girls cypher was crazy. Like all the girls, I don't think anybody messed up on their verse at all. Everything was super clean. They came, they was not playing with anybody, and I think as a cipher, I think that cipher itself stands above everybody, like all the individual cipher moments to me. Yeah, definitely big moment.
No, you guys are definitely right. I think especially that all women cipher, I think that was a great example of how when real artists come to the stage and you guys are able to give them that platform, people are able to actually execute that on so many different levels, and to levels this city hasn't even seen before. And I think it's actually very inspiring that you guys are creating this uplifting platform for the community. So talking about really good executions with some of these artists, what was the most underrated performance of the season? Underrated. What do you want to shine some light onto?
Primo. He came through with his own mic. Okay. He came through and said, hey, I want to perform with my own mic. Here go my, what's it called? The transmitter. Here go my transmitter. I got my own mic. I said, from there, I'm like, oh, okay. He about to do it. He about to do something. Okay. And then he came on the stage and killed it. Completely killed it. I wasn't expecting that because I had never really heard his music, but that made me want to go listen to his music. Absolutely.
Anybody else want an artist to shine light on? I think me personally, I would like to give a quick shout out to Gigi, because I think I haven't seen a lot of artists come into the ring and be so confident in what they're doing that they did it twice. She ran it back twice and she did not miss a single word, and I love that.
Underrated verse, Primo was the first one that I thought of, and I know there was like some other ones that definitely did get some attention on social media, so I was trying to stick to the keyword underrated. I think Kai Gunner's verse caught me off guard because I never heard him. And mind you, he was the first one to go in the very first cipher, so he didn't have anything to feed off of as well. You know what I'm saying? We shoot everything live. You got a live crowd in front of him. You got we got 5-6 cameras and everything. Nobody to go off of. He the first one to step up in the very first episode with a live crowd. We doing this jank for the first time, and he stepped up, ain't miss a word, ain't have to repeat nothing, ain't mumble or stumble on nothing. Went super clean. So shout out to Kai Gunner.
Nah, I definitely could agree with that. Kai Gunner, I want to say Mac too. Mac, like, little do a lot of people know, Mac really had experience with On the Ropes, right? And he delivered. Primo, shout out to Primo, man. He definitely came through, delivered, and who else, man? Who else? Kai Gunner did his thing too. That was a good one. What you gotta say about Kai Gunner?
As far as artists, I would definitely like to shout out Chase the Realist and King Chucho. They displayed their artistry when they came in the ring. But I also want to shout out all the artists who participated in the first season for having the courage to come in the ring and perform for a crowd. So yeah, shout out to everybody who performed.
Now, Kai Gunner had more of his verse because I think he did multiple takes, right? He did like 2 takes. But on the first take, he performed his verse like he had an even longer part of his verse, and they didn't get to hear that part, and that part was fire too. So we might have to put that out. You know what I'm saying? It was bonus clips, but yeah, like when he kept going, I was like, oh, this is fire. You know what I mean? I was surprised. I knew he was fire. You know what I mean? But that surprised me.
Also, I think that Virginia Beach cipher really stood out as well. I want to say Fat Boy Zoe and Ty Pretty as well. Like Rah too. I like that whole Virginia Beach, but yeah, Tyzilla was a sneaky one. Ooh, that's underrated too. That was a sneaky one. But I think Ty Pretty too, like a lot of them guys was kind of really displaying it, giving a lot of personality, especially like Beach Boy Tay, a real vulnerability. You know what I mean? A lot of them was really talking about I believe like just giving the crowd themselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think. Those was definitely underrated.
Okay, so we all agree that the artist that y'all have brought on stage has really executed beyond our expectations so far. So with that being said, is there anybody or any artist that you guys are looking forward to maybe in 2026? Stumped y'all.
I want to let them go first because they be working with all the artists on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? So I know y'all got a water. Y'all might have a multi-catalog.
I would say this last episode that we did, King Chucho and Chase and Six Rico, 6-0 as well. But King Chucho, Chase, and Six Rico, I've been doing a lot of videos for them over the years, and they're some of my favorite artists in this section. So I was really happy to have them all on one cipher. I was looking at that like, wow, that's a treat for me. You know what I mean? In the future, that's a good question. That it's a lot of spitters out here. I would say definitely Key Jack. Definitely gotta have Key Jack on there. I say Pusha T. Pusha T gotta come on here too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I would say A Uno as well.
We could probably definitely get a Kai Infinite up here. I think so. He's going crazy.
Okay.
Absolutely. What you think?
As far as who
Artists that you would want to see next?
artists that I want to see next, of course I want to see my guy Breeze Barker. What else, man? There's a lot of people. There's a lot of artists, man. This 757 landscape is just deep. I'm trying to think of one more person I want to see up here. Man, I'm drawing blanks, man, but definitely my boy Breeze for sure.
Come back to this question.
I would say O'Shea, Uwap. Shout out to Uwap. Who else? Who else be smoking shit? Now I'm drawing blanks. Yeah. We gonna revisit that one.
We gonna have to get Stu Money up here. I gotta see Stu Money. I still need that 2026 Who's Next 757 freestyle too. I'm coming for that. So that's what I'm saying. Like we need a few others up here as well. Like
Production wise, I would love to see Lex Luger come and produce a cipher. I think that'll be great. You know, Kino Beats, absolutely. You said who again? Zell. Oh yeah, Zell. Absolutely. Yeah. Biggs. Yeah. Timberland. Yeah. Everybody, you know. Yeah. Bink. Knots.
hold on, Bink, we coming for you. You know what I'm saying? We ran into you at the Norval. We said we gonna get back in contact with you. We live at the recap. It's going down. Season 1 is here. Bink, we gonna need you in 2026. It's going down. You see it?
Now let's transition the conversation. What advice would you give to your future new artists that will be stepping to the stage? What do you guys personally want to see more?
Artists, come ready. Come prepared. Always have your bars ready. We try to give you guys enough time when we send you guys the beat and things like that, but have your bars ready. This is what you guys do, right? We expect you guys to come in this ring, and even if you want to book, even if you want to come in this ring, always think ahead, like, and see our previous season. Like, understand that this is something that you got to come ready to. I want to see you guys come heavily prepared. Am I wrong?
That's what I was gonna say. No, you.
Yeah, I would say definitely come ready, come prepared. I know everybody got their vices and stuff like that. I got my own. I would say anything that'll help you have the clearest mind you can to give your best performance. Don't just have your bars ready, have your performance ready. Be ready to perform. Like when I get writer's block, I picture myself in front of a sold out crowd. What can I say? How can I perform? How can I engage this crowd? Don't just come ready for the bars, because you ain't rapping in front of your room. We do this live. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is real deal. This the real deal. I know this is 7-5. We ain't had nothing like this in a long time, but this is the real deal. This ain't no play. You know what I'm saying? Definitely come prepared.
Okay. Now, let's talk about the behind the scenes of how you guys create every episode. What's the craziest or best moment that you guys had behind the scenes? Maybe with the artist, setting up?
I think my favorite behind the scenes moment was the first one, because of all the conversations that we had previously about putting this together, and then like coming to the venue and making sure everything's good and figure out how we're gonna set up the lights, how we're gonna set up the cameras, who's gonna be in what position, who all's doing what. We're gonna do pre-fight interviews, you know what I'm saying? We in the boxing ring, the tactics of how to go about doing everything, and then also like the conversations about promoting this to try and make it as big as possible on behalf of the artist to really uplift the music platform. And the very first time we doing it, once you can see the progress in the first step, it's easier to keep going. You know what I'm saying? So I think the very first one was the one for me.
I definitely agree that there's something really beautiful about planning something that could be so grand and so big and so inspiring, and seeing it literally unfold episode by episode by episode. Like y'all said, 2026 is going to be y'all's year. And speaking of the next year, do you guys have anything new that you guys want to tell, everybody watching what's in store?
757 versus 804. It's coming. That's the next cipher. Early next year. Absolutely. Yeah. 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 Shout out RVA Live. We collabing. RVA Live on the Rope Cipher. Who is next? 757. Ivy League Gravity Film. So that's the next cipher. We're going to do it big. Every cipher that we're doing from this point on is going to be a moment. Going to be a moment. No, are we just doing this? Or no. Everyone is going to be a moment. So stay tuned.
Beautiful.
Just from my behind the scenes moments, like I just pretty much like every episode how the growth is taken in from the audience. And to this day, our biggest cipher was the female cipher, right? The audience was crazy, and just the love, the support that we get from everybody, I personally feel like that be the moments behind the scenes for me. You know, everybody just excited about this new environment, like you know what I mean? So that's just it for me.
I think outside of that very first episode that I mentioned, the passing out the flyers and how and the marketing strategy and how we put that together and we can see the curiosity peaking in public in real time. You know what I'm saying? I think that's something that's actually going to be studied by the time this is all over.
So I seen a post, right? And this guy, he made parking tickets. And I was like, that's something that we should do. So I sent it to Cam, right? I was like, yeah, I want to do this, but I don't want to do it exactly like them. You know what I mean? I want to have our own difference on it. So I was on the phone with Troy, and I was like, Troy, look, this is what I'm trying to do. Like, I'm trying to do this idea, but make it our own. He was like, why don't we just do summons? And I was like, yeah, why don't we just do summons? It was like such a easy, he just came up with it so easy. And I was like, it was right there. You know, and from there, you know, I sent the idea to our designer, and he got it done, and that's how it happened. Shout out to Troy. So we started passing them out. We started putting them on people's cars and stuff, and people were getting mad at us. People were like, why you put this on my car, balling it up and crazy stuff? And we were like, look, we just promoting. But I think that's the type of reaction that you want to have from your promotion. Promotion should stand out. It should be a slap in somebody's face, like, oh, dang, this is what they doing? Okay. It should be like you hit them. So that's what we trying to do. Absolutely.
What do you guys want your fans to take away from watching the 2025 season?
I would say I want them to enjoy the show. You know, of course, enjoy the artist, but kind of be able to watch the whole thing from start to finish. Watch the back scenes interviews, watch the artists on stage, you know, watch how we do the cameras and stuff. I want them to really just enjoy the show, you know, and of course be introduced to new artists that they love as well.
I want everybody to pretty much piggybacking off of what Stilo said. Everybody definitely make sure you guys watch the season. Take in this new series. You know, we're shifting the culture. You know, this is something the world hasn't seen yet. We've studied a lot about the industry and a lot of the content. We don't see a lot of artists in the ring doing what we're doing. So make sure you guys definitely tune into what we curated and watch the whole season 1 live on YouTube on the Rope Cipher series. Make sure you guys take it all in, because 2026 we on the way. It's coming. Got it.
Again, piggybacking off of Cam and Stilo, they definitely pay very, very close attention to what you're watching, because sometimes you think you can't do something until you see somebody else do it. And it's been a long, long time since the 7-5 been on fire, had really had a spotlight on us. And in today's media landscape, it's nobody's more in charge of the presentation of the artist than the production teams, the cameramen. We are literally in charge of presenting these people or these artists the way that they want to be presented, regardless of how good they are. If they production, they camera, and they visuals, and they aesthetics ain't right, we're like, the people who are in these positions have a very big impact on these artists. And I think watching what we're doing from start to finish, by the time it's all done, they were like, I remember when they started this. I remember when they put a flyer on my car outside the club. I remember, oh, it's gonna start to register. Like, oh, we can do it. We don't need assistance from, or try to reminisce on stuff from 25 years ago. We can do it today. We're doing it. We're actively doing it today. There are people that I've shaken hands with and had conversations with in a parking lot that I watched do it. I may not have shown up the first time or the second time or the third time, but oh, yeah, we gonna champion this and really stand behind it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I can't do too much more piggybacking, but you know what I'm saying? They all said it perfectly. We just want you guys to come out and enjoy the show. We're putting in our effort, so to make it good, to make the 757 look good, so we just want you guys to enjoy it.
And I would also say, like, we're not waiting on anybody, like Nigel said. You know, we had legendary people come from this area to put their stamp on this area, put their stamp on the 757. And we are the next ones. We are the next ones. So, yeah. And I think it takes us saying that, it takes us really believing that to be able to achieve that. So that's what On the Ropes is. On the Ropes is for all of us to achieve, but it's for the area to achieve. It's for us to shine light on the artists, on the much needed light on the artists that deserve the light, the artists that are amazing, the artists that are great. So that is why we are here.
Y'all are truly making a difference with giving these artists a platform. And not only a platform, but you guys are single-handedly bringing the community together. It's only been season 1 and people are already cursing y'all out, talking about y'all marketing. We've had so many great artists show up. So what everybody is doing here today is going to be history for the 757. So let's transition to see how other people feel about the On the Rope Cypher 2025.
I wanted to give a quick shout out to 13 News, a quick shout out to Z104 and Shaggy for supporting the first season of On the Ropes. I hope y'all continue to support as we continue to support y'all. Thank you. Last but not least, I want to give a big shout out to Match Bout. As you can see, we're at Match Bout Boxing Gym, and they open their home up to us to come and give y'all On the Rope Cypher. So shout out to them. Make sure y'all come in here and get a membership. Come here and learn how to box. Come here and learn how to, get your thing going on. Yup, shout out to Match Bout, and we hope to continue doing business with y'all. Peace.
And now we have some loved ones joining us today. We have Miss Hadia, Karma, and Troy. Let's talk about you guys' experience on the Ropes 2025. Do you guys have any favorite moments? How do you guys feel about the performances, the artists, or even the people that even brought this together?
Well, I think that the movement is a significant movement. I do. I think it's a groundbreaking movement because it's a cultural shift in Virginia that has never been done before. And I appreciate Avi, I appreciate Nadia, Cam, you, Stephen Logan, Hadia, my bad, I get it mixed up, Hadia and Averly, the two most dopest brothers, and the cast that brings us together. I like going out, doing the groundwork for pushing the tickets out. I like going out making everything happen that's supposed to happen. So my greatest moments of the whole cultural movement is doing security. I like patting people down, protecting my brothers and sisters. That's what I like doing. That's my job and that's my role. I like promoting I like as well as petting everybody down to make sure ain't nobody got no guns coming in besides me. That's what I'm saying. That's all it is to it. You ain't got no gun in here besides me.
And shout out Troy, man, for keeping the On the Ropes 2025 safe. Okay, shout out Troy, keeping everybody safe. Now, what about you, my love? How did you?
So, the first time that I came here, it was a very, very welcoming environment, and I wasn't expecting everyone here to be so open arms towards me. There was a lot of behind the scenes that I got to see, and I feel like everybody here was working very, very hard. There's a lot of things that people don't realize that go on outside of, what's in front of the camera. And I'm really proud of everybody here for working on what they are working on and what they're working towards. I think that I would like to be on the show at some point. I think that would be a cool experience. It inspired me being here. It inspired me seeing other artists get up on the stage and put themselves out there. And honestly, I've never seen anything like this, like inside of a ring. I think it's a really cool and creative concept, and I would love to see where this goes and what type of expansive places this can bring artists and the creators of the show. Yeah.
Beautiful.
All right. First and foremost, Nigel. Okay, I'm really nervous because I have a slight accent. You can cut that out. But all I can say is I agree. I remember when I heard about the cipher for the very first time, the idea, the concept, everything that Steven and Nigel brought up, I immediately had a vision of what they're talking about. And the what? So I'm from Germany. I'm from Europe. I have really never seen a concept such as On the Ropes cipher. In Europe, it's really not that big of a deal, but you know how Europeans are. They watch American movies and they see movies such as 8 Mile, stuff like that, and immediately brought like a vision into me. I was like, wow, this is actually really, really cool. I can see this going not only national, but I can also see this going international one day. And hopefully that will be the case, and I know that will be the case. This is just the beginning. This is season 1. I immediately put my heart into it. I said, Steven, I'm here. I'm going to help. I'm all for it. Let's bring this out. And, we started with the radio station, Z104, 13 News. We got to mention the media, too, the behind-the-scene moments. We wanted to make sure that everyone, not only the 757, but let's start with Virginia, that they see what this concept is about. We're not just anybody. We're not just something that comes and goes. I feel like this is season 1. It's been an amazing season so far, especially the female cipher. I remember when the cipher was over, I literally just sat there and I was like, wow, what was that? And I looked at Steven, I was like, Steven, this is going somewhere. I could feel it. And all in all, I know how hard they work for it. I know they put their heart, blood, and soul into this concept. And we're talking about Who's Next 757 Cam. We're talking about Ivy League. We're talking about Gravity Film. We love you, Troy. He's the heart of the marketing. Let me say that, because when we're outside, he don't play. Troy does not play. He be the one, he on it. He's on it. That's all I can say. And we're going to have our amazing photographer here, Diamond Sniper, Nigel. So shout out to him as well for capturing the most amazing pictures and moments. And all I can say is I'm just really, really excited to be a part of the team. I'm really excited to see the next season. And I'm just looking forward to an amazing year and to many, many more years. And hopefully we're going to be international one day. So we will be. There's no question. That's right.
No, that was perfect. That was perfect. Any other specific questions before close out outro?
I gotta close out.
Okay.
I gotta close. I got a statement for all the artists. As an artist myself, I gotta close out for all the artists. Do not come on the Rope Cypher series if you are not prepared and geared for what the DJ promotes and the beat that's being promoted. Do not come on this platform talking about you cannot rap to the beat, because I'm going to tell you, you cannot rap to the beat. That's my closing statement. And for all y'all artists that's out there that comes on Who's Next 757, Gravity Fields, and Ivy League, if you cannot rap to this beat, do not come on this stage.
Y'all heard Troy, because he don't let nobody, just anybody in, okay? Okay, and now for y'all's next question. Who is y'all's top 3 favorite artists for On the Ropes 2025 season?
My top 3 artists with I guess I say my favorite verses were Beach Boy Tay, Tyzilla, and Joe Bianca.
I agree.
Beach Boy Tay for sure. That's probably my number one. Dang, because we got a cipher that we haven't dropped yet, so I'm thinking about that one as well. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. I think, yeah. So, okay, I said Beach Boy Tay. I'm going to give it a Primo. I'm going to say Primo. Ooh. I'm going to have to do 4. I'm going to say Kai Gunner. And then, I'll say Joe Bianca as well.
I would say Joe Bianca as well. I promote females to the highest power. And I think that all y'all should take notice to the female Cypher series, because they did more better than y'all. And they ain't fumbled over their raps. So I think y'all might need to go and check out their episode, and I'm gonna pass the mic.
That's what we needed.
I was I was only here for 1 episode, but from what I saw, Chase the Realist was pretty good. I did get to speak with him. And then King Chucho. King Chucho. King Chucho was also pretty good. But I don't really like to single anybody out, so I'm gonna leave it there.
Nah, she gonna say hi.
I was gonna say a couple little favorites. I gotta support my women, and I would definitely say that my favorite artist would be Gigi, Joe Bianca, and I would also give it to Primo. I think he did an amazing job as well.
Right. Nah, definitely. I'm gonna have to go with Primo the Great. I'm gonna have to go with we're gonna go with Joe Bianca. I might have to do more than 3 though. Right? I can do more than 3. You did 4. I ain't gonna lie. I'm rocking with Beach Boy Tay joint, right? But I'm rocking with Ruger Red joint too. I ain't gonna lie. But Primo definitely too. So, but yeah. We gonna rock with all over.
Beach Boy Tay, number 1. I think his verse had the most impact out of all the verses to me. and drew the largest emotional reaction. Kai Gunna, because he snapped and he was the first one to go up on the very first episode with nothing to go off of. Rara. Rara's performance was, I don't hear him rap like that like all the time. So even though I know he's good and he can write, so he can make songs and he can rap, I haven't heard him rap like that. Rara, I want to hear more of that. You know what I'm saying? Showcase some skills, because you did your thing. What is that, 3? Let me think. Joe Bianca for sure. That's 4. And who else I want to do? I think, damn, it's between Ruger Ray and King Chucho. I'm trying to think. It's a tie. I really like King Chucho's verse. I really like King Chucho's verse. I know, and like the beat that was like for that specific cipher, I heard it and I was like, oh, I've heard him, like, this is like similar to his bag. I have a feeling he about to go crazy and he did his thing. So shout out to him.
Any other just words y'all want to?
Words. Oh yeah. Shout out to Mella. Jamela Dorsey, that's my assistant. You know, she's been putting together a lot for On the Ropes, you know, hitting up the ring girls to be a part of the thing that we have going on, and, you know, just putting together a lot of stuff. So shout out to Mella.
I would like to shout out to the ring girls and the hostess for doing her job. Cam, who's next 757, my brother, for doing his job. Hadia for doing her job. Hadia for doing her job. Cam for doing his job. Stilo, Gravity Films for doing his job. My brother Abbey League for doing this job. And I would like to say to all of y'all out there in the 757 and beyond the 757, this is one of the most groundbreaking cultural shifts in Virginia movement that has ever been done before. So log in and come on to Who's Next 757 On the Rope Cypher Series on Instagram and follow us, because this is the most groundbreaking movement that has ever been done in Virginia, period.
And piggybacking on Troy, y'all heard it here, 2026, we are coming from you. They have so many great things and so many greater artists in store. Is there anything you guys want to say to the viewers before we see them in 2026?
Get ready for that 7-5 versus the 804. Hey. and in terms of internal Virginia rivalries, that's the one right there. So, hey, we gonna see what's talking. We gonna see what it's talking about. But I know Richmond and the 804 got some dope artists. So let's see what you got. You know, y'all know what our reputation is. So let's see what it's talking about.
Like I said, it's nothing like this. You know, we're putting our stamp. We're putting a new stamp. Not saying what they did in the past isn't great, because it is great. But we the new legends. You seeing new legends right here. So that's what On the Ropes is going to do. We're going to put our stamp on the game, put our stamp on Virginia, and yeah.
I do want to say something too. Like, pretty much like my experience here was great. Like, On the Ropes definitely helped me open up my mind. And with Who's Next 757, this collaboration means a lot. You know what I mean? Definitely shifting the culture in a major way. Helped me open my mind into hosting more. And just, man, can't wait till 2026. Make sure you guys tune in, because this is, like everybody's saying, this is definitely groundbreaking. And it definitely help shift us all in a new direction. So can't wait till you guys see what's coming up. It's going down. You see it.
I haven't given my shout out to us yet, but shout out to us, because everybody talk about how the 7-5 can't come together, and we know we from here, and we know we have a reputation for not coming together, and a lot of people, a lot of artists draw influence from other places like the Chicagos, the Atlantas, we some of the most influential motherfuckers ever. We had Pharrell, Timbaland, and Missy out at the same time. Chad Hugo at the same time. Like, we known for that. You know what I'm saying? But it hasn't been done in such a long time. Like, shout out to us, because we set the example of what it looks like and what we can do as a 7-5 with all the greatness that we got when we pull all the greatness together. We got Gravity Films, self-taught videographer, doing this for 10 years. Ivy League been doing it for 14, 15 years. Cam not even from here. He a transplant. He made it. He made this. He and made this his home. You know what I'm saying? Like, but hey, your phone number got a 757 on it now. I know it do. But yeah, like, shout out to us, because we're the only people that I've seen really do this out in public for real. Like, on behalf of the artist, coming together on behalf of the artist. Even like I'm an artist, he's an artist, you a former producer. Like, we artists ourselves, and we artists with the camera as well. You know what I'm saying? But we really setting the example and doing this in public for everybody to see. You know what I'm saying? When other people in the past might have been scared to do that because of certain things that's going on or whatever. Like, but we really setting the example. So I'm proud of us.
Definitely.
Well, you guys heard it here. 2026, we are coming from you. Legends in the making. So I better hope that y'all ride that wave before it gets too late. This was On the Ropes Cypher. Recap 2025. We'll see you guys next year. Yeah.